Dating and previous relationships. Hi, welcome to Lily Love Coach. Dating can be a super challenging time for so many people, and it's hard to not take rejection personally. Our egos get affected all the time, but so much of dating has nothing to do with us. It has to do with timing, stress levels, job security, a person's esteem, where he or she is at in his life, with all the variables that determine whether or not dating can translate into a relationship. One important thing to look at is actually previous relationships. And it seems like this is a faux pas thing to do, like, don't talk about the ex. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's not like we're setting it up to compare ourselves, and it doesn't have to be set up in any form of a bad way. What you're wanting to do is gather information. The more information you have about somebody, the better. And I don't know about you, but I can't think of a better way than to explore previous relationships and what worked about them and what didn't. Some questions to ask might include if the person's been married before or divorced, and how come he or she thinks the relationship may have ended. What is the longest amount of time the person has been in a relationship? If he answers 6 months and the guy is like 45 years old, if you want to have a 6-month relationship, great. If you're looking for a life partner, chances are it's not going to happen. Look at the patterns. Patterns are really important in terms of understanding people. Another question, as shocking as it may sound, is what would she say the reason the relationship ended? You've already heard now what the person you're dating or might be dating, his response is. Well, what would she say? And if the person responds, well, the relationship ended because she was so nasty and so, whatever, terrible, and doesn't take any ownership himself, fast forward to your relationship and look who's going to be blamed. An important piece in deciphering whether or not you want this to evolve is that the person not only looks and blames the partner, but is also willing to look at his or her own responsibility in the relationship and contributions. Have you learned anything since your breakup that you may do differently in a future relationship or about yourself? Gathering information is the most important tool. Knowing what he would do differently in the future to prevent the same downward spiral is super important. Life is a learning journey, guys, so take what you can from each relationship and grow so that the next person just becomes more suited for you and a better fit. We could just keep dating the same person over and over again in different bodies, different faces, different forms, but ideally, hopefully you're working toward getting more of what you want. So ask the previous girlfriend, boyfriend questions, as difficult as it may seem. Oh yeah, one last thing. It's super important to know when the last relationship ended. If the guy or the woman has just ended a relationship, like within a week, or no, reality, within the last 6 months, and it was a long-term relationship, he is really not looking to get into another long-term relationship. Relationships take a lot of energy, and if they start to go downhill toward the end, they really can be draining. People are trying to make them work and or trying to leave. So to invest that kind of energy in a new person, timing may just not be right. Of course, there are always exceptions to the rules, but again, you're just creating a framework for yourself to seeing what you're dealing with. Okay, good luck, and don't take rejection personally. Ask the person you're dating the following questions to gather information. It's not about comparing, it's about gathering information and recognizing patterns. Have you been married? What was your longest relationship? Why did it end? Why would she say it ended? What did you learn about yourself? How long ago was your last relationship? Lily Love Coach!